Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And today I will be showing you how to crochet this skirt. So we are going to use a ribbed pattern. I will be using a black yarn. You also require a tape measure, a 4mm hook, and a pair of scissors. So first measure your hip size, and my hip size is 40. Then we'll be crocheting a row. We'll begin with the height of the skirt, and for the height of my skirt I chained 86 stitches. I made a chain of 86. Then let's get started. So the first thing, you should make a slip knot. So I think my slip knot is always the poorest, but everybody has their own way to make this slip knot. Then insert the hook on that slip knot. Then make a chain of 86 stitches. Just watch what I'm doing and do the same. I will meet you after chaining 86 stitches and I will show you what to do next. So we are on the first row. Always keep the first stitch. Then onto the next stitch, make a double crochet. Just watch how I'm doing it and do the same. So make a double crochet, you yarn over the first two loops, then you yarn over again the other two loops. So you will repeat this until the end of this row, and I will show you what to do next. We are at the end of this row. Always remember to make a double crochet on the last stitch of this row. So there is always an invisible stitch over there, so make a double crochet over there. If you don't, your pattern will be curved. And in the beginning of each and every row, always remember to chain 3. Then skip the first stitch and onto the next stitch make a double crochet. So for this ribbed pattern, I think I'm the one who introduced this pattern. So I've used this pattern for many tutorials. So insert the hook between the back loop and the front loop. So you'll insert the hook between the then push the other stitches, the 2 stitches behind, and make a double crochet. So insert the hook between the back loop and the front loop, then push the other 2 stitches behind those stitches, then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, then pull through again the other 2 loops. So I will repeat again. So just watch what I'm doing and you'll understand. This is a very simple pattern and a very neat pattern. You'll always love it, mostly when making a sweater. So insert the hook between the front loop and the back loop, then push the other 2 stitches behind and make a double crochet over that. Just watch keenly how I'm doing it. It's so simple and you'll understand. When you look at your pattern, it should be forming a line between the 2 rows. We are at the end of this row. So in that second last stitch, make a double crochet make a double crochet, and there is always an invisible stitch over there. Don't forget to make a double crochet over there so that your pattern can't be curved. So that is the stitch that I was telling you to make a double crochet over there. Then in the beginning of each row, always remember to chain 3, skip the first stitch, and onto the other stitch make a double crochet over there. So we'll be repeating this for other 40 rows. Then we'll be using the same exact pattern. And I will meet you at the end of the 40 rows to show you the next pattern to do. After 40 rows, this is how my pattern looks. It's so neat, it's so cute. Then I'll be showing you what to do next. So if you are plus size, of course you'll increase your number of rows. So this pattern is to increase your hip size. So we'll begin by slip stitching the 5 stitches, the first 5 stitches. So this is how we slip stitch. So slip stitch your first 5 stitches like I'm doing. Then after making the 5 stitches, slip stitching onto the 5 stitches, chain 3, and then make double crochets on the other stitches like how we are doing, and using the same exact pattern like before. Then finish up this row. Then I will show you what to do next on the other row when you reach a place like that. So on the next row, you'll skip the 5 stitches after the stitches that you have slip stitched. Then slip stitch, then strip stitch on the first 5 stitches. Then chain 3 and make a double crochet using the same exact pattern. So guys, we'll be repeating this up to for the next 6 rows. So what you'll be doing, on beginning of each row you'll be skipping 5 stitches, then slip stitch onto the next 5 stitches, and after slip stitching you'll chain 3 and make double crochets until the end of the row. So you'll be making this only on the upper part of the skirt. So you will repeat this style on the other side of the skirt. This is how the piece of the skirt look after making that style of the rose looks like staircase, so your rose should be looking like that. And in this part we'll be joining the skirt, the two pieces of the skirt. So you should make two pieces of the skirt. Then you'll be using the needle to join the skirt. You'll join the skirt on the back loops of the rose, or the back loops of the stitches, just like I'm doing it. So the smaller part will be your waist, the smaller part of the skirt, and the lower part should be the legs area. Then on this section we'll be adding the straps on the skirt. So on the upper part of the skirt, count the 5 big rows. Then onto the 6th row, you'll attach your yarn over there, just like I'm doing. Then after that, start chaining. Like I chained 25 inches, but we are different. Other people are taller, like I'm tall. So just measure your length of the straps, so that they can't be large or they can't be small. Then after chaining, you will repeat a row of double crochets. So you only repeat 1 row of double crochet. So when you reach at the end of the first row, this is how you'll join the strap with the skirt. So you'll just slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off your yarn. So you'll be also making the strap on the other side. So make the strap on the other side. On this part, we'll be attaching the strap on the back part of the skirt. So you'll count the same exact rows which you skipped to on the other side and attach your strap over there. So you'll place strap inside your skirt, like I'm doing it. Then you'll also make another strap on the other side and join like how I'm showing you. And please subscribe to my channel. Bye.